Welcome back to the channel, Den members. Today we're going to be doing another gun review. A while back, Steve did a review on his Glock 43X, and then I did a review on the Springfield Armory Hellcat. I thought it was a good time to do a review on my everyday carry, my all-around handgun, the Glock 45. Just so everyone's clear, empty magazine, cleared. You know, Glock is actually a pretty interesting gun manufacturer in that they really aren't that interesting. It's as though they figured out the formula to making a dependable, reliable, and rugged firearm, handgun, and then they just stuck with that formula and really didn't change anything. In my opinion, there's really only two things that Glock could really focus in to improve upon. Glock triggers aren't really the best. They work, they're reliable, at least in my experience, and they get the job done. The second is the naming scheme of their different models of firearms. The Glock 44 is chambered in .22 long rifle. The Glock 22 is chambered in .40 Smith & Wesson. The Glock 40 is chambered in 10mm, while the Glock 45 is chambered in 9mm. The Glock 38 is a .45 caliber, and the Glock 42 is a .380. Could you have thought of a more convoluted naming scheme? Just about the only thing that makes sense in Glock's naming is the X they add on for the extended pistol grip, or the L for the lengthened barrel. Those of you watching have no idea how many times I had to run through that. While I'm insulting one of the biggest arms manufacturers in the world, I may as well get the full disclosure out of the way. I am not being sponsored in this video. I am not receiving any kind of incentive to do this other than the views, the likes, and the subscribes I may get down the road. Having just named a few of the Glock models, they're all basically the same with a few variations here and there, different sizes, different features, different generations. The chances are that with as many variants on the Glock that are out there, there is a Glock that would fit your use case. For me, the Glock 45 is honestly my favorite Glock. They took the slide from the Glock 19 and married it to the lower end of a Glock 17. It makes for a really interesting, as far as Glocks are concerned, gun. So what sets the Glock 45 apart from the Glock 19 or the 19X? As I said before, the Glock 45 takes the upper from the Glock 19 and marries it to the Glock 17. Now, a lot of people will say, well, isn't that the same thing as what the 19X did? Yes, but the Glock 45 is an improvement over, in my opinion, is an improvement over the Glock 19X for a couple reasons. What they did was they added the front serrations back onto the front of the slide, and then they flared the mag well, which made for easier magazine insertions. And that's something I consider a almost must-have in a modern firearm. I want to have a flared mag well for quick reloads. Another thing that separates the Glock 45 from the 19X is it can use Gen 5 magazines. That said, it's also backwards compatible with any Glock 17 magazine. A quick note, the Glock 45 does have an MOS model. Mine is not. That is one thing that I would have changed about this particular handgun, is if I knew that I was going to want a red dot or an optic on my handgun, I would have elected to get the MOS on the slide. However, I am more than comfortable using the irons on this. I've actually had tritium night sights put on this for low light situations, and they work fantastically. I have seen that the slide is easily milled if I take it to a gunsmith, so I can have it easily adapted to take an optic or a hollow sight down the road. So why do I prefer the Glock 45 over, say, a Glock 19 or a Glock 17? It's because of the whole crossover category that this gun fits into. Because it uses the 19's slide, it is a compact. It fits nicely on my hip when I'm concealed carrying. In everything but really hot weather, or if I'm wearing just a pair of shorts and a t-shirt, this can be hidden without much printing and I don't have any issues. Yes, I did want a gun that fit into the compact nature, but I have big hands, ladies.
What?
The Glock 45 allows me to have a comfortable full grip on the pistol grip. It fits perfectly into my oversized, longer fingered hands. There's something else I learned after having shot this and then shot a friend's Glock 17. The recoil management on the Glock 45, for me, feels easier. I've logicked out that because it is a full grip and I can get more leverage than I would with the Glock 19, that's one thing, but also there's less mass reciprocating every time you pull the trigger. So less mass means less force here from the round firing. So I'm able to bring it right back down onto target quicker than with a larger gun. Glock as a whole has proven themselves, at least to me, to be a rugged, reliable, and durable handgun. And that's what I want for my primary sidearm, my primary handgun. I highly recommend you check out the Glock 45 if you're looking for something different, if you're looking for a really good all-around handgun. I think this very well could be the gun for you. Out of all the handguns I've ever shot, I have practiced, I have trained the most with my Glock 45. It is the gun that I feel most comfortable shooting. It's the gun that I feel most comfortable carrying. In the moment, I would 100% trust my life with the Glock 45. That about wraps it up for this video, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider hitting the like button, subscribing to the channel if you really liked it, hit that bell icon for future content. As always, don't take life too seriously and make it a great day.